Hey, in this episode, we'll be looking at the vacancies, how to add those to the website. We'll look at the a quick look at the menu layout, and then also in the form editor. So there's three things there. Now, if you are interested in this software, just drop me a line below, and we'll hook you up with a trial.
We love football.
I'll be going through three sections. The first section is adding a new role into the system, a volunteer role. Second one, I will look at the menu, and then the third one is looking at the form and the text. So the first part I wanted to show you is really that roles. And the roles are sitting in this side on this web page are sitting under here. So here are the roles. There's a little bit of text there on the community and why you should be joining. And these are the current roles that are available. So let me add a new available role. I'm going to be logging in. I think we've gone through that, but add CMS to the URL and then add your username and password, and then you hit the home page. So adding a new role will be under content management. You scroll a little bit to the bottom here, and it says volunteer roles and vacancies. Very simply, manage vacancies. So it's out of the box, and then here add a new one. So I've got here the active ones, and then the not inactive roles, but we want to add a new one. Now I've got some text here that I want to add that I've just prepared before. So let me just copy paste that. But text in here I want to add is this. Then the title. I'm looking for a merch. Lead. Someone get the merchandising lead by typing in merchandising, and there we have it. So we've got the merchandising lead under merchandising, and this is a little bit of role description that I've copy pasted in, and we just go, it looks good, and it's active. Select yes, oops, and then save. So let me just refresh over here and see if the role is available. And there you have it, the merchandising lead. Now, when I go into this merchandising lead, there's a form that I need to fill in. I'll just quickly show you how to add a form into the system as well. So if you're interested, look, I'm interested. And there's a form. Football Assist comes with a full capability to manage forms. I've seen that other clubs and other systems go to either Google Form, but there's a very good form builder built into the system. So the form builder you would find under here again. I'm logged into the backend system, and there it is under form, under content management form. And let me just show you the system under edit, and then I'll select the respond to vacancies. And I want to edit this one, and just to show you how that would work. But there's a title, of course, a maximum of registrations. Send a copy of the form. So you can send emails here, put an email address in there, and then it can send a copy of the form to the person who is then responsible for these vacancies or the roles within the organization. We can put some text in it, so response text. So thank you very much for applying, etc. That could be right there. And this is how the form has been built up by adding these questions. So the first question will be name, email address, why would you like to have this role, and the CV. And we can just change that by changing these questions and adding new questions very simply. And that is standard in the system. You've seen how I've uploaded like or added a new role. Then we've looked at the form, and the last thing I wanted to show you is that tag page, that page with the where that sits. So we'll go to that sits under content management, text page. That sits on top of that menu item. Then if we go to roles available, and we do edit, this is where the text sits. That sits on top of this page. So are you looking for a new challenge, etc. So that sits right here. Roles available. That's the text page with the current positions available underneath. And then all of these are linked to that same form. Hopefully that made sense, but as you can see, it's very easy to add vacancies and roles into the system. We'll do a separate session on the form editor, but just to give you some highlights on how it's being used.